What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another small edition of Drunken Chicken Diaries. My name is Chef Bobby Tesler. People call me Bobby, they call me Bobo, they call me whatever they want. They call me Chef Bobby T. But I wanted to have a little episode about what Drunken Chicken Diaries actually is. Now, I've heard a few people say that, you're biting off of Drink Champs. And Drink Champs, if you don't know, is another podcast that's done by Nori. He's a rapper on the East Coast. He had a bunch of hits back in the 90s, and he's still doing his thing, and he's got a bunch of people, big time people on his show, and they call it Drink Champs. Now, they don't drink as much as I do, but some of the people on the show get kind of lit. I saw DMX get pretty lit on there one time. But I wanted you guys to know that the reason why I did this show is because, honestly, I was going down a YouTube rabbit hole about a year and a half ago, and I saw some college students. It was like three dudes on a couch, and they had a bottle of Tito's, and they just kept drinking shot after shot after shot, and it was the funniest shit ever. And they were just talking to each other, like asking each other stupid questions, and I'm like, man, I want to do that. So that's when I just came up with Drunken Chicken Diaries, and I will honestly say that I had no idea that Drink Champs even existed. I was a fan of Nori back in the 90s, but I didn't even know that Drink Champs was a thing. And then I just started looking at other podcasts and drinking podcasts, and I would just type in things, and I saw Drink Champs. I'm like, that's dope, but I'm not Nori. I'm a chef from St. Louis. So I just wanted you guys to know from me that I'm not stealing anybody's idea. This is Bobby in his restaurant talking to people that he knows about whatever the hell he wants to talk about. And we drink while we do it. So I wanted to say that Drunken Chicken Diaries is not the only podcast where people drink. I guarantee you go on any other podcast, and somewhere on that show, somebody's drinking. So this isn't a new concept. Drunken Chicken Diaries is not the first one to make a podcast revolved around drinking. So just for everybody out there that wants to say that I'm biting off of people, yeah, I mean, isn't that what we do? As a chef, somebody else was a chef before me. As a skateboarder, where do you think they learn their tricks from? Other skateboarders. So when I got into this podcast thing, guess what I did? I went and looked at podcasts. You know what I mean? So nobody invented, I didn't say I invented anything, so I'm not stealing anything, I'm not biting anything. Of course I got ideas. I saw those college students drinking on their podcast on their couch, and I'm like, that's dope, I want to do that. So anything that we do nowadays is a variation of what somebody else already did. I'm not gonna say anything, but most of the things that we do, like my photographer, my producer, he's not the first person to shoot a podcast. He's not the first person to, take videos and pictures and stuff. So yeah, what I do with my friends, and all I just want to do is talk about interesting things and have a good time, laugh, crack some jokes, and drink. That's about it. So Drunken Chicken Diaries, this is just a small episode just to basically tell you what it's all about. It's just about me interviewing my friends, interviewing interesting people, talking about their lives, talking about my life, our connections, about prison, not so much politics or religion. I don't want to get off into that shit because this isn't the place for that. This is a place to have a good time, have a few shots, and talk shit. That's what we do. So yes, I'm biting when it comes to ideas. Yes, we all do. Nobody invented this shit. So Drunken Chicken Diaries, small episode. I'm out of here. Peace.